A group, Emerging Leaders Forum of Nigeria, ELFON, organized a world conference to speak on the wave of Donald Trump's threat. ELFON President, on behalf of the coalition, Honorable Godtime Chukwubuikem Samuel, acknowledged the concern of Donald Trump, but asked that appropriate dialogue, cooperation, and respecting the sovereignty of Nigeria is ensured at every level. The group statement on the failed coup warned every actors against distracting President Bola Tinubu from governance with whatever guise, asking them to wait for campaign season, otherwise they will be met with stiff restrictions by majority of the citizens. Also, while the group appreciates the regional development commissions to boost development, the group asked that every region must have the Directorate Youth Development as key department and should be manned by a youth in each zone.
You are all aware of the recent call by the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, calling for military invasion in Nigeria. As opinion molders and part of today's leadership in our country, we want to make it bold that if Donald Trump really wants to assist us in the fight against terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria, he should liaise with our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for dialogue and assistance. We want to state that we are against any form of military invasion in our country. We urge Donald Trump to liaise with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on best ways he can to support the Nigerian military in the fight against banditry and other social vices in the country. We understand the role and assignment of the United States of America by the United Nations Convention on Counter-Terrorism, but then Nigeria is a sovereign nation and we will deal with our problems our own selves and in our own best style. Some members opposed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have been noted to be mobilizing digital campaigns against his key political henchmen ahead of 2027. Reliable intelligence has reportedly emerged detailing a late-night meeting at a hotel in Abuja involving 7 prominent leaders of a major opposition party and representatives of a new group known as Generation Nigeria. The agenda, sources allegedly centered on strategies to undermine President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's prospects for a re-election in 2027. Key resolutions from the meeting allegedly includes plans to target major influential political frontiers of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for reputational attacks, public distraction, and intensified character assassination. These actions, for our well-detailed investigation, are aimed at weakening the administration's foundation ahead of the general election. One of the opposition leaders, who is said to have participated in the meeting, reportedly identified the ongoing call by President Trump as a significant issue that could hinder President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election bid, as he emphasized the need to distract and socially discredit key allies of the president to create vulnerabilities. Among those major political diehards of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu allegedly targeted are the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Pastor Nyesom Wike, the Minister of Regional Development, Abubakar Momo, the Minister of State Defense, Bello Matawale. Others reportedly discussed as targets for possible public name smearing and character assassination include the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, former Governor of Borno State, Senator Alimodu Sharif, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, former Governor of Delta State, James Ibori, and others. These individuals are described as key lieutenants of Mr. President, seen as pivotal to President Tinubu's potential re-election efforts. As emerging leaders of our dear country, Nigeria, we want to warn that it is not yet time for politics, and every attempt to discredit or distract our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from governance in any guise whatsoever will be met with stiff restrictions by majority of us, the citizens of this country. Opposition leaders and their link men, even within the president's-led administration, finding embers of discord to destabilize our dear country Nigeria for their selfish political reasons, are by this national press conference warned to refrain from their planned mobilization of demonstration scheduled to hold sometime within this month. Else, we will begin to call them out as sponsors of insecurity and persons of security concerns. Again, we want to call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to create Youth Directorate for the Regional Development Commission to boost youth development drive in the 6 geopolitical zones of our nation. You can agree with me that 6 geopolitical zone regional development commissions were created by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We urge him to create youth directorates in all those geopolitical zone development commissions to boost youth development in our country. All hands must be on deck for a better Nigeria, irrespective of our tribes, religion, region, or religious beliefs. Security agencies must prosecute sponsors of terrorism in this country and also prosecute the sponsors of banditry and insecurity in our country, Nigeria. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Nigerians. God Sanchuku became Samuel is my name. God bless you all.
Mohammed Jinadu, Voicetv Nigeria.